Huge hammer. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a teleport spot right here. That seems useful. Let me do a quick bit where I can buy some stuff. Okay, Prometheus. I can buy a lot from Prometheus. Should I want to. Fire weapon. Evasion increase. Eternal Blade Dance is a enhanced version of Blade Dance. It increases attack power when you dodge as well as when you attack. Okay. There's also Deft Parry, which gives you stamina back. One-handed sword attack power seems pretty useful. What else do we got? Hunter. We've got all that crap I can take. Dexterity up is a good one. I need that. I don't have anything from you yet. I want that one a lot. That seems like really useful. Also, that seems like it's also fairly useful too. Hermes, honestly, these are all kind of not great. Atlas, though, has some cool stuff, I think. Two-handed sword mastery. Yeah, let's, Tormenting Blast seems pretty useful. I'll buy these really cheap ones just so I can have them to master them. I don't know if they're going to be ever very super useful, but hey, maybe. And Assassin's got a couple I can learn. I'll just learn these because they're only I don't want to not have them later. Sharpened Fangs. Increase the damage dealt by special drain attack. Oh, okay, yeah, that's Backstab Parry does more damage. Gives yourself stun. Merciless Reaper. Ignore some of the defense for your next attack. Overdrive temporarily increases your partner's attack. And I think that's all I can really learn right now, huh? That I care about. Okay. Do I have a single... Is that enough to level up one more time? Should be. Yeah. Level 45. Okay. So let's try going to Atlas for now. I'll equip Strength Vitality up. We can have... Torrenting Blast. Down will be attack boost. We're also going to have... In this slot, we're just going to equip all the ones that need to be mastered out of this class. Triple Annihilator. This one can be dash forward and make a overhead attack. And then this one can be the Tormenting Blast. Leap forward and strike twice. So I'll equip this. And I guess I'll equip that so I can have a single range attack. Okay. I'm still slow, aren't I? But hey, I got S plus for strength. That's pretty cool, right? Right? Alright, we're good to go. Back to our exploration mode. That time it's right in the junk, huh? Bonk. Den of the Dead. Key number 2. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. We gotta roll out of that one. Bonk. Wow, that was a pretty easy room, to be honest. Treasure chest, though. Heavy axe with fortification. It's a heavier version of the regular axe that does a little bit more damage. Cool. Hold up, wait, is it? Oh, yeah, but it's less damage than my hammer, which is Unga Bunga very strong. It's 705 attack power, Jeebus Race. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. Hit the gun guy first. Ow! What? What? What just happened? Was that a boss fight? I think that was supposed to be a boss fight. Well, okay, so notice I got fully healed after it died. I think those three guys shared an HP bar and were a boss fight. Oh, wow. Okay. It takes me 10k souls to level up, and through that entire expedition, I got 900. Like, I kind of feel bad, because, like, normally in Souls games, you need to be, like, really careful with what you're doing. But, like, it doesn't feel like... I think... Are you supposed to go, like, here at a much earlier level or something? Oh, hey. Ow. Ow. I got hit by a 3-hit combo and that's the kind of damage I took? Alright. I might be a little bit over-leveled for this area. Maybe just a little. Okay. Okay, I need to maybe not get hit. That was more of a boss fight than the actual boss fight. What's going on? Okay, so this is that same kind of room as earlier. I think these guys might be a boss fight. Yeah, you get full heal and full Iker when you defeat them. Okay. There's key number one. I guess that's it, huh? Well, they weren't ready for my Unga Bunga Power Hour with 2 different strength increase skills and a big hammer. I was hoping that would be like key number 3 or something, but I guess not. Well, through the door. No, we need both keys to open the door. So I guess it's a good thing I saved this one for last then. Oh, hey, look, it's a guy with a cool hammer. That's my hammer. Hey, are you Oliver? Are you Ghost Oliver? Are we in the blood dimension right now? Is the depths the blood dimension? Okay, I can't. Okay. Can I backstab him? Oh. Oh no. He's got big. Ow. There's something incredibly unsatisfying about face tanking through a boss like that. Like, I just hit him as often as he hit me, and I had more stats. That wasn't... Alright. Okay. What are presents? Not received any presents. Okay. Yeah, right? I think this is just a really low-level zone. Like, I'm like a mid-level character going into a really low-level zone, so I can't be too surprised, but, yeah.
Hey, this is all we've got for available routes.
Well.
Don't be overeager. Come.
The Black Blood Liberator. Ooh. Yeah, I figured these were like end game content or like DLC content, so I really wasn't too sure, but that's just a bunch of items right as soon as you spawn in? Huh. Wild. Chemical lights? There's lots of chemical lights in an RV mastery. What the hell is that? Alright, let's read what these things are. Drug that provides a certain gift, regardless of the viewer's code. Are they permanent or are they temporary? I don't know. I don't want to use them because, like, what if they're just like permanent buffs? You learn them, or what if they're not? I don't know. Oh no. You're not dead. Oh. Ow. Heal. Parry. Stab him in the junk for good measure. Yay. Ow. Wow. Okay. Again, stat check, I think. This place is, you get this map pretty early on, so... Not much to this place, huh? Lots of stuff to sell, at least. Peculiar metals. I wonder what those are useful for. Oh. Oh, hey. A Den of Darkness key, too. Cool. Bonk. Classic camera, as opposed to a modern camera. And butt spike. Oh, hey, look at this boss. This boss, quote unquote. Oh, I got hit. Ow. Okay, well, fine. Okay, can we chill for a moment, please? What's up with these attack ranges, though? Can we just let me kill the ad, please, and then I can kill you? Okay. Any items? Just nope. Just a simple and clean boss fight. Simple and clean is the way that you make me feel tonight. Making me feel that I wish I liked Kingdom Hearts more than I did. Maybe that's a game I should play on stream sometime. Go through all of Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure my memories will serve me perfectly. Play the exact same as I remember it playing when I played it as a child. Or however old I was when Kingdom Hearts came out. I think I might have been a child still. Man, I'm really tired today. Bad guys hanging around a chest, which means you gotta go around this way to avoid the ambush. There's no ambush, it's just the one guy standing by the chest. My soul's instincts have failed me once again. Maybe it is a mimic. Bayonet devour hour. Huh. That's some good dex scaling it's got there, and decent willpower scaling too. Alright, let's figure out how this boss fight's gonna go. Wonder if these guys are gonna share an HP bar too. No? No. Okay. Is he gonna do something? Is the boss gonna do something? Ow, I tried to parry you. Okay. Oh. I definitely should have done this content much earlier. Like, I think this is like, you're supposed to do this stuff right away. 'Cause this is... He's just strafing. Menacingly. Oh, you're alive still? What the hell? Okay. Hermes code. Oh, it's regen inducer. I didn't realize how rare regen inducers are. They're like, you get hardly any. That's my, like, I got like a bunch right in the beginning of the game, and then that's the first one I've gotten since I left the tutorial level. Wait, is it just all over again? I forgot to buff up, didn't I? Here, I'll do that. Can I parry the boss? I wonder. Nope, that wasn't good timing. Okay, let me time my attacks a bit better. I can, but you don't get to attack him. Oh, I wasn't close. I was too close. Ow, it's too close. Oh. Okay. Ow, okay. I didn't expect the swing to go that far, but alright. I was hoping to stagger him out of that attack. Oh, that had way more tracking than I thought. I thought I remembered him doing, Ow. Yeah, I thought I'm not, like, barely turning like that. Oh. Man, that was... Like, did I not get anything good for doing that dungeon? That was really sad. Wait a minute. Did I just do maybe... Did maybe I just do the first dungeon again and it was randomly generated? Oh no, is this the roguelike content? Are these chalice dungeons?
Hey, I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going.
No, it's just... No. No, they're not. Okay, it's the same... It's just got the same boss for some reason.
Don't be overeager.
Okay. Never mind. I was worried that I selected the same map twice or something. Because, like... That would make sense, right? If that was what happened? Oh, hey, it's the city level again. Man, I hate the dogs. They take 2 hits to drop, which is just slightly too many for me to kill and for me to reliably deal with them. At least you get lots of loot from these places. I'm getting slightly more souls than I was before, which I guess is a good thing. Or haze. Not souls. It's body. It's an open room. We're gonna run right past that. Monkey guys! I forget what you guys do. Oh, they throw projectiles, I guess. Oh, he's got a sword. Watch out, that monkey's got a sword. Can't backstab these guys, or maybe I can and I'm just getting bad angles on them, but... Hey, monkeys drop a lot of loot. The Town of Sacrifice. Key number 3. Well, it's good to know there's 3 keys in this map instead of 2. Yeah. Honestly, if that's the monkeys everyone tells me to return to, I think I'll pass, Chief. Bonk. Ow. Okay, can we, like, chill, dog? Ow. Okay. I may have gotten a little bit cocky for that fight, huh? Okie dokie. Sunset bayonet. We'll pick up loot. Yeah, that's how it goes, huh? Wonder how this thing does, because this thing's got the only one I've found that has like okay strength scaling. This thing's got C strength scaling with its drain attack. Oh, hey, look at this! It's gonna be a boss fight. Aren't you guys excited to see the next super interesting and dynamically created boss fight they've got going? Let's buff up, because I know this boss is gonna be extra tough. Whoa. How much damage they're doing. Okay, wow. Alright. That was, you're right, that was a pretty close boss fight. Man, I don't know if I was gonna win. Whew. It's a good thing I really gave it my all and tried my hardest with that one. Anything over in this corner? Nope. Alright, there is one area I didn't explore, which might have another weapon or a blood code fragment over here, though. Oh, hey, look at that. Blood code fragment.
Naomi. I'm not sure I can yet.
Ow! Can you chill, please? Okay, can we chill, please? I actually don't want to die. I'm just getting stun locked. Okay. Alright, I got a little bit cocky, I'll admit. So let's go pick up all my crap and go back there. See? Those guys are way tougher than a boss. What's up with that? What's the deal with boss fights? What the hell was that? How come I didn't hit any of them? Okay, let's roll away. Okay, let's roll away. Man, these enemies spawn pretty quick, huh? Ow, stop. Oh, what the hell's happening? Oh my god. Ow, can I please have, like, a second to breathe? Alright, there we go. Okay. Like, that's just too many enemies to reliably, like... I'm using a pretty big swings, and I still only managing to hit one or two at a time. Whatever. Oh, hey, look at this, statue of the goddess, or something. I don't know, man. I should go back and see about upgrading my hammer a little bit more, huh? Just 'cause I really don't like not one-hitting the really light dog enemies. It feels weird. That boss had the Town of Sacrifice key #1 on it. I say boss in air quotes there. Like, look how close I am to being able to one-shot the monkeys. Okay, maybe not hit me like that, please. I can't use spells because the monkey hit me. That monkey has made me return to monkey. Huh? Get it? Thank you. Wow, that certainly was a boss fight, wasn't it? Okay, well. Only 1 out of 3 to go, I suppose. I need poise, is what I need. Like, I just don't have any poise on any of my stuff yet, I guess. Maybe I do have poise. I don't really know. Stats. Fortitude. Add stamina, elemental resistance, vitality, HP, physical damage reduction, strength, defense. Balance is staggering. Okay, balance is poised. So I need more balance, I guess. Need to get classes that have increased balance. Or gifts, I think I should say. What the hell? Okay. What we got? A Bardiche with gifts. It's actually pretty cool. Loss Shard. Oh, hey, look, it's a boss fight. In air quotes. Boss fight. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I love how the guy just kind of stood there and, like, didn't do anything and then died. That was pretty good. Well, let's go clean up the last of the area for loot, and then we can head to the real boss fight. Just learning his cues. Yeah, fair enough. There's town key. That was town key number 2. Alright, let's go get the dog dead. Oh no. Ow. Okay. Again. Just like, there's just so many swords flying around that I don't really know what to do here. Go. Okay, let me do something other than take stagger animation, please. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Like, if the first time you fought that type of enemy group, there was a couple of seconds between spawns, and they spawned in waves. So like, then you get 3 to spawn at once, and then you wouldn't get 1 to spawn until all 3 were dead. Whereas with these guys, it feels more like they spawn as soon as the last version of that enemy dies. Okay. There's no really point to fighting those guys, though, because they don't really give you anything if you win. Like, you get like 1,000 souls. That's what these, condensed lost shards are from. That's all you get. They're 1,000 souls. Oh, hey, it's the first boss again. I remember how to fight this first boss? I think I do. Oh, geez. Alright. This is an awful time for a raid. I'm so sorry, but hello, everyone. Welcome, Crimson. Hope you're having a good night so far. Alright, well. I hope you guys, what do you guys just get finished streaming? Can't believe I whiffed that hard. Oh, jeez. Ow. Let me heal. Alice Madness Returns. How is that game? I remember, like, seeing that back in the Xbox 360 day, I believe. Okay, come on. Let me stagger you, lady. Hack and slash platformer. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Sounds pretty good. How is the action in that game? Because I know a lot of those that era's game style were pretty they kind of liked God of War. Oh, well, and thank you so much for the Prime subscription, Spirit of Destiny. That I guess that matters quite a bit right now. Thank you. But a lot of those games, I remember, kind of tried to take off the God of War formula, which I can respect, because that was kind of a breakout game of its time. So, come on, let me roll back enough. All right. So, unlike the first boss of these couple dungeons, I actually need to dodge attacks. Stomping on people. Okay. Now let me roll forward. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna poison it. Oh no. Don't get poisoned. Don't get poisoned. I got poisoned. Crap. Alice in Wonderland spin. Okay. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay. I can't go 2 for 2 swings at once, huh? Dante's Inferno. I remember that game. Ah, that's a nostalgia game and a half. What the hell was that? That hit me. Ow. Okay. Well, I'm dead. I have a Venom remover. I do. So I just can't take any more hits. Got it. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, thanks Spirit of Destiny. Wow. Oh, jeez. Go head off for the night. Okay. Okay. Well, have a great rest of your evening, Crimson Lady. Sorry that all you guys get to show up to just see me lose to a boss. Needs to sleep for a bright and early day tomorrow. Awesome. Well, yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by with the raid. So normally I don't play with any partners, because I don't really think they're generally needed. But we're just gonna bring a partner in to fight this one boss, because I just don't really want to have this take any more time in my night. But yeah, well, have a great rest of your evening, Crimson Lady. I hope you had a great stream, and I hope your next stream turns out just as good. I should pick up my souls. There's some 19k there. Oh, crap. Ow. That's a combo and a half. Alright, well, have a great rest of your evening, Kenfurry. Yeah, right? Having an AI companion just acts as a decoy. Good night, everyone who's taken off now. Oh, okay.
Be careful you don't heal too much.
What do you mean, be careful that I don't heal too much, lady? Ah, run away from the projectile. How fun is this game? I would say, if you like the Souls-like genre, this is a very good take on it. It's not bad, like, it's definitely one of the best Souls-likes out on the market. But all in all, I would give this game, like, to me, it's probably like a 7 to 8 out of 10 easy. I reserve 10 out of 10s and 9 out of 10s for, like, seriously impressive games. But, I quite like this one. There's a couple things that I laugh at, but, so far, at the very least, the lore seems very interesting. And, like, I loved learning about it so far. Okay, what do I need? How far along are these? They're almost done. Oh, never mind. They're nowhere near done. What the hell? Maybe these enemies don't count because they're in one of the random dungeons? I'd believe that. Heading back to the home base. So this game is anime as all anime. It's also, in particular, very, well, let's just say by looking at our teenager shopkeeper over here who's running around in the bikini, or our MacGuffin magic memory lady who is wearing as few clothes as possible to still count as being wearing clothes. So that's the style of game this is. So you kind of have to be able to deal with that a little bit. Hey man, how's it going? Anything new with you? You can give me money. Hermes Chrome. Ooh. Okay, well, you're gonna...
Your life is... Hey.
You have any more maps for
This
me?
is all we've got for available
No.
routes.
I did them all.
Your life is your great...
Okay. So on the topic of the story of this game, so this game, a lot of the stories are told through cutscenes, unlike Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls likes are pretty bare bones when it comes to that. So we're gonna see Hermes Vestige 1. Okay. So this is how a lot of the story has been told so far.
They brought us intel that gave us the Queen's location.
Yaksha squad, those guys are the best. We've been given the order to deploy. This is the real thing, so stay on the ball.
And then you wait for all the NPCs to finish talking. And you can't match their dialogue or anything. Not that I really mind that, but it's a little weird that it's not just a cutscene, in my opinion. It's like a walking section where they make you really slowly maneuver around small obstacles while you listen to dialogue.
The middle of enemy territory is no place for a stroll.
Sorry. I appreciate appreciate it.
So Davis got hurt
We need to get you back.
real bad, and now his teammates are here to save him out, to help him get out of this.
Hey, Dave.
Awesome.
What's been the matter with you lately? It seems like we catch you spacing out more and more.
Because he's losing focus because of something in his life.
Wrong, you can talk to us. We're friends, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. The truth is, I've been looking for someone ever since I woke up as a revenant. Her name is Jessica. We were engaged back when I was still.
So revenants are this game's version of the Hollow. They explain it with a type of parasite called the Boar parasite, B-O-R. Surprised there's no H in there, but I guess it's an acronym for something. Which is like a magical parasite that makes you come back to life when you die, and gives you magic powers.
That was one of my memories.
I'm still not too sure
Where did you find
how these people know we're looking at their memories, or if we told them.
the depths? Hard to believe it was all the way down there. I guess these things really are in the last place you think to look.
Okay.
My memory loss is pretty severe, even for a revenant. Almost everything from my human days is gone.
Hey, but hey, now at least you remember you had a
When I first
fiance.
woke up, the only thing I had in my possession was a single.
Probably this Jessica. That was her name, right? I completely forgot.
No matter how much or how hard I thought about it, I just couldn't remember who she was. I
Right, more
appreciate
down there.
any help. So, I still knew her name back then. Back then, it was one battle after another. I knew I wouldn't die, but I left something important behind.
Okay. So there is an option to go back to Japanese voices in this game, I'm pretty sure. But I think it's probably better if you listen to it in English when you're playing, because I have a rough time. I don't mind reading subtitles, but when I'm trying to do a Dark Souls game, subtitles are tough, in my opinion. Okay.
Your fiance is not an easy person to find.
Huh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag you both into all of this.
Stop apologizing. The queen is gone now, so we can continue surveying the depths. All we have to do is keep our eyes peeled and...
Yeah, so the queen, I'm pretty sure was this girl
But we've been looking
who,
everywhere, and
who Louis, who was one of your companions in the story,
might even be.
was
We don't want to jinx it.
taking care of, in a relationship with? I'm not too certain. It was like anime relationship where they're definitely dating, but no one calls it dating. Where he's like visiting her in the hospital every single day.
Maybe it's time for me to give up on.
But she was like the test for the boar parasite. So she had all the magic powers. And then she was like, Lewis, you have to kill me. And then he didn't kill her, and then the calamity happened. So I'm pretty sure she's the queen. And her name was Cruz, which is the same name as the goddess lady who talked to the main character when they were in Persona of Protagonist Land, being told you were the Void card and you could learn all the special powers. So yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Sorry, but I have other business to take care of today.
Yeah.
We've had a few reports of a revenant sneaking off with blood beads, so I have to investigate that.
Watch your back out there, all right? People will do anything if they're thirsty enough.
Yeah, anything.
Don't worry about us. Just get yourself home safe, yeah?
I will. Take care.
I can't even open my menu and look at my stuff while I'm listening to this. A lot of weird crosses in this specific level set. I don't know if that's intentional, or if it's like a... like they're trying to make an allegory to like the above water coral and the cross.
I had
Could be
been
a
so
thing, I don't
focused on
know.
trying to find my fiance that I didn't see what was right in front of me the entire. The three of us have been together since Operation Queenslay. I had completely forgotten what she'd said back then. Life as a revenant seems like a cruel joke sometimes.
Yeah, so revenants lose their memories, but main character and main character's waifu can use magic to give them back
What is it?
for some reason. Oh, I need Okay. Like focused carnage. Huh. Okay.
Take care.
Hey, you want to give me your code?
Sorry for coming out of nowhere with first. Check out the statue. That should put.
What do you got? You can give me a cool gun, huh? Oh. The controller timed out. Okay. Transform into a drain specialist. Cost of, okay. Her gun is lightened and customized. Small framed owner can use it freely. Dance scratch across surface. Tell it is played. Okay.
Let me know if you need.
So you can get most people's special weapons by interacting with them like that. But here, let me go and. So this is how to level up system. I want to just buy this out. Wow, it costs a lot of whatever that is, huh? We're gonna buy Revenant's Greed because that seems pretty useful. Huh. Might as well learn that while I'm here. Okay, so we're gonna go, now that I've got strength learned, let's equip it. Resilient. I really don't care about resilient focus, to be honest. I do care about strength up. Yeah, look at that strength S plus ratio here. I wonder if anything else has got better scaling than A with strength right now for me. These guys don't for sure. They're close. This one looks like it might, but I don't know if it's got it says it has the same scaling for strength, but like that doesn't make any sense.
Thanks to.
Which
Transform
weapon do you want to
weapon.
transform?
That would be fun. Making it do even more damage. Intensification. What does that do? Heimdall Chrome. Makes it scale better, but do less raw. Whereas that one makes it do less scaling, but more raw. You can enchant it with magic damage, but not a lot. You can give it venom or paralysis or... Yeah, no, probably not worth it. Let's
What do you
upgrade it.
wanna upgrade?
I can't. I don't have enough Queen Steel. Curses. Foiled again. Wouldn't mind seeing how this thing levels up. Because this is A as well. But its scaling is way worse. So let's just see. If I level this up to +3. How it compares. Yeah, quite a bit less. Huh. Okay,
Which
well,
blood
can I
veil
upgrade
do you
any of my
wanna
blood
upgrade?
veils right now? No. Takes Queen Steel, but I can't get any of that yet. Okay, so let's... I can use this as my ultimate weapon for now. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna see about leveling up once more. We're going to... Okay. I still apparently don't have the map for here done. So we gotta go back here to figure out where I'm missing the map. Oh, hey. NPC, give me a quest, please.
Another revenant yanked from Death's Embrace, huh? Thirst-inducing miasma enveloping us. It's all a man-made disaster caused by Silva's Project Queen. And as things get worse,
What?
the wall of mist acts as the lid on a huge garbage can. The whole system is broken.
This guy's voice actor's really giving it his best shot, ain't he?
If you find anything, bring...
Okay. Alright. Good to know, Chief. Okay, so the, we're missing the, map for this middle section. So I'm going to teleport ahead to the next section and then make my way back through it, rather than go start from the beginning. Right? If that makes sense. I'll go to the ship interior and work my way backwards, rather than try to, go forwards through everything. BZ, huh? Okay. Parries. Not a Souls like without a parry. That's for sure. Awesome. Well, where am I going now? I need to go back up this way. Bonk. Stop. Hammer time. Unga Bunga Smash build is kind of what I'm feeling with this build here. Just get the highest strength stat possible and just keep swinging your hammer at people. They'll generally die faster than they can do damage to you, as long as there's not a huge crowd. More Queen Iron. I need Queen Steel, damn it. Okay, so there's the map. You see that red thing on that I kind of panned by? That's the map for this. Ow. Not, please. There we go. I need to go back up there, so let's go back this way and see if I can't make my way in farther. Like up this. Get up there somehow. That's a drop down point, not a climb up point. Probably use a healing item. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Hammer is pretty unga bunga. He's kind of hit the enemy. You don't really have to try very hard to do tactics or defensive moves. This guy's just weirdly friendly for some reason. Okay. Wonk. Oh, I need to go... What? Even farther up? Hold up. Did I just loop around and not go to the next level up, huh? Okay. How do I get up into that area up there, huh? Because this area takes me up over here. Lost shards. Ow, he didn't get staggered. I guess he was in an air, so he couldn't be, he's in an air action, as they call it. So he couldn't be staggered out of it, but... This head's up here. Then you're kinda stuck. You can't go up anymore. It goes down to a death pit. This one goes down into where there's a dead end. Now I am pretty confused as to where you can get to that, the next level up from here. Because this doesn't have a way to get up any farther. I haven't been down here. Oh. I guess this is how it is. Alright. Exploration ahoy. Ow. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... Yeah. You can just kind of brute force most enemies when you're higher level than them. Just a straight up an unchanged broadsword. What's its stats? C and C+. Mass produced by the original government. Giant sheer power of someone's entire body, bringing giant specimens. Could also switch my other weapon, huh? This just is a giant hammer moveset, isn't it? A little bit different. That's kind of cool, I guess. But I'll just take my giant hammer, please. We're gonna climb this ladder and head up to the top. Bonk. Easy peasy. We'll not jump down there just yet. We're gonna head over this way. A little bit first. See if there's anything over here that's worth picking up. This is my Queen Iron and a drop down location. And then a death drop down location. And a... what's up with this ladder? So that's where I came from. This goes down... where does this go down to? Bonk. A regen inducer, huh? More Queen Iron. And that's it for down here? That entire ladder just leads to just this? Okay. Got it. Man, my belt glows in that odd light effect like that, huh? Yeah, let's hop into the left over here. Okay, what do I prioritize? There's 2 enemies and a red enemy. So you can go down just with 1 hit like that. Enemy, ooh. We'll backstab this guy and we can take him out of the fight while being invincible. But that guy didn't even notice that. Okay. Got it, Chief. I'll just kill him without him caring then, I suppose. I'll have to do. Dropping for more Queen's Iron.
You're expected to pull your own weight in this squad.
Oh, hey, there's the Darkseeker vestige. I can go watch that. Cool. Alright. Oh god. Let's not fight on a bridge. I move too much for that. Okay. Surrounding area mapped. I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's all of the loot now that I've gotten. I'll probably just use a homeward bone now to get out, huh? Well, I suppose... Well, actually, I'm pretty close to where the mistle is. I can probably just run back, to be honest. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, I kind of thought there was going to be an enemy behind that, because that's just like, the perfect place to put an enemy. I guess not. Oh, almost jumped off the cliff. Would have been really funny, but very unfortunate. So we'll head over here and teleport somewhere else, I suppose. We can do a level up really quick. Slowly getting more stats, huh? Everything's 100%ed. Perfect. Okay, I need to find... a statue of the goddess. I'm going to admit, I don't know where the statue of the goddess is. I've forgotten.